Hi guys, it's Key and this is Elise. So it's been a while since I have an update on this channel and Happy New Year! Is it too late to say that now? But I have something to talk about today. So, um, one thing that I've learned the most, like one of the things that I've learned the most, like you know, from my high school experience and like the teenage years is that different relationships have different dynamics, which mean that you don't always get to be like in like the relationship that you used to have. Like I used to think about it like, I used to have this friend group and like I just kind of like expect them like the new friend group to be like the previous one that I used to have. And even at the time I knew that it cannot be like that, but like that's not how it works, you know like cognitively I knew, but like mentally I couldn't just I couldn't accept that sometimes. So it's like a ping pong in your head that your logical side and your emotional side just kind of like like fight and you don't really have and I don't really have like you know I don't really have what do I don't have um yeah, and that's it. And I just don't want to แป๊บนึงนะ so um I like the more I am older, I the okay I know what to say but I just don't know how to say it right. So like throughout high school I've learned about this, and the more that I experience it, the more that I learned. So it's not like I am going to learn about it like a day or two. It's like it's not even like just it's not just even like in my high school years, but also like when you try to change something or when you try to do something better, it's not just that you can just like switch. You have it has to fade and has like the transition. So yeah, and that's I what happened to me. And for now I kind of like see the whole situation by like kind of like the third person view, like the third person POV, and to understand the whole thing like fully. And looking back, like I understand like it more and more, and that's why I kind of like how do you say it in English, like cradleize things, and to be able to say that I was like expect about something that I cannot control too much, and to expect people to do or to be in some way that they are not. And it's not about like they are doing something or not doing something, but it's about me. It's actually about me that I expect them to do something. So yeah, and that like I expect them to do something, to do something, do something, and then I also like kind of expect them to be something to be something for me, like to and I kind of like compare like my friends at the time in high school to my previous friend group. So it's kind of like different, and it's not like, yeah, looking back, it's like my friend and classmate in high school is not like, is not totally bad people, and most of them that I get to experience them by myself are actually a good people. But because that I have like the expectation that, okay, good type of friend has to be this, and because they are not this, but in the same time they are good but not good in this, like not in this box, so that I don't see the good in them, which is like, which is something that looking back, and I can feel like, I don't like to say that, I don't usually say this, but like it could have been so much better for me only if I see how much, like potential that people have, so yeah, there's different kind of good people, there's different kind of good friends, there's different kind of good classmates. So if you don't take them as themselves, you're not gonna get like the good in them. Really, you don't gonna get that because you expect like good in just like one way of definition, and then you call it a day, and you don't see like the other ways that they can be, that people can be. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about for today. I do it a little longer than I thought it would be, but yeah, um i I used to say like in this channel that, okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, like I'm gonna update the video like every day, like for a video like this, that I don't eat it much or not at all, but I can't. I am so sorry, but I can't, and I wish I do, I wish I can. But yeah, I am going to keep updating as much as I can, and because I have like upcoming project that I really want to do, and like screw the previous ones that I am also currently working on, like so many project, like too many project that I am working on, but I still have like the new one coming, like incoming. But yeah, I want to do this, like this type of video as much as I can. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening to me, and if you are following, that would be great. I don't know what to say else. Bye.